My good friend Bob Little's coming over today. We're going to take a ride up to see Richard Peak. It is Sunday. I'm just coming out here to check on the fiberglass. Put my camera down. I got a new pair of scissors for to cut my mat. This is my mat. And this thing is hard as a rock. I'm going to re-drill that hole, but I drilled, I don't know, maybe 20 holes all the way down and around. Because this is fiberglass, this is sheet metal, and this is solid steel. So I kind of, for what it is, there's no real structural support there. So I used the resin and I filled all the cracks between the metal and the fiberglass. And I patched that hole on the side. I mean, all my structural support's right here. The body mounts are on this steel bar, so I don't got to worry about that. There's a bolt here, there's a bolt here, and there's two over there, and there's probably going to have to make something around the back, but shouldn't be too bad. What I did was I cut a piece of cardboard like this. You see all the holes? I drilled a bunch of holes so the resin can go through it. So that's metal, that's solid steel, and part of this is fiberglass. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. But for right now, I'm waiting for Bob to show up. We're going to take a ride to Maine because Richard Peak has my rear suspension. We're going to put an early swing axle rear end in this thing. And I have to fix that though. That's ugly. That's one of the body mounts right there. But one piece at a time. Bob took a look at this and they were going over the plastic, the fiberglass work. And whoever built this thing, man, he built this thing heavy duty. This thing is heavy. And he didn't just put there's got to be 3 layers of mat and a layer of cloth on this. That's a lot of work. This thing is definitely a one-off. I've never seen anything like it. Everybody loves this factor, that they took their time and molded a taillight to the center of the deck lid. That's really cool. There's my mat. There's my Fempe wheels, or fake Empes. Can't wait to put them back together. I have some Kenwood speakers in boxes. Yeah, that's better. But are going to eventually end up inside the body somewhere because I'd like to put a stereo in this. I found this huge aluminum tank. I didn't know if it would fit, so I didn't buy it. On the top of the body they got a big hole, and obviously your fuel tank goes here. I might have to make one. Maybe I'll wire form it and skin it in sheet metal and weld it up, but I have to make my own fuel tank. That's going to be a little tricky. Not too bad. Battery goes here. Gas tank goes on that side. But we're going to take a 2.5 hour drive up into Maine to visit Richard Peak. And see if we can get this thing on at least 2 wheels. And then work on the 3rd. So as soon as Bob gets here, we're out of here. The lawn's back. I don't know if you can see it. I just mowed the lawn. You'd never know it. Kids yelling and screaming. Okay, off to Maine we go. Those lights were made to go there. I sprayed some bed liner. Maine. We're going to see Richard Peak. And where the hell are we going? Union, Maine. Union, Maine. We brought him some presents too. 1950 Pennsylvania license plates. Let's see if we can make a banjo out of those things. We're just sitting into, what is it? Kittery. We're about 2 hours away. Oh yeah, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Making good time. And what year is this from? 1993. A 93 Chevy truck and a V6 4.3. Best engine made. We go to the beach too. We go to York Beach. My wife will kill me. Nah, she won't. If I ever run away from a wife and 3 kids, I'm going to Maine. Hey, look at this. Is this him? Riverbend Builders? Look at the Coca-Cola grill.
Oh, this is him. This is him.
Beep beep. Look at the bug window. The bug guy. What do you call it?
That's pretty cool.
Oh my God! I never knew this hill was that steep. Look at this Coca-Cola grill. That's awesome. Home sweet home. Look at it sticking out. Good question. That's his neighbor's house, I believe.
Maybe I'll pull off into the grass a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's got the rat rod in the garage. And the old Dodge truck.
Well, I'll just pull a little bit here.
Okay. Yeah, I watched him build the shed and watched him drag the other. This came from a neighbor's house. It was cool. Yeah. The pink boat. I don't know about the pink boat. I'll have to look up on that. We are here. Look what I found. I've never seen her in person.
Yeah? You want to be on YouTube?
You're going to be on YouTube?
You want to be on YouTube?
Sure, I don't mind at all. I love it.
This here's a YouTuber formerly known as Burkalusa who went and changed his name so nobody knows who he is. He's in the witness protection program, so if anybody's looking at him, don't take his picture and don't tell the mafia where you seen him at.
That's it.
He came to my house to haul off some of my junk, which is not a bad thing because I've got an overabundance of it. How you doing, man?
How's it going, Mike? Good to see you.
Good to see you. I'll stop filming now until we do something important.
Me too. What did he say? He said, this is what love looks like.
Yeah, well I said that when it was just, you know, it was just...
The first day when you got it and this thing was on the ground.
home and everybody said, you know, I sent pictures and I said, this is my new car, I'm going to be driving it. Some people were like, really?
Yeah, sure you are.
Sure you are.
Now they go, give me a ride, give me a ride.
Yeah, yeah. I love it.
Justin Peek here. That's a joke. He's got a ball joint front end. He's got a roll-in floor pan. That's awesome. He has an independent rear suspension, so it's like 73 Super Beetle-ish. He's got a spray painted engine and tranny. He's got one hanging here. He's got one over here. There he is. He's got the lawnmower gas tank set up. That is awesome. Independent rear suspension, floor pans. Look at this one. This is crazy. It's got the alternator. The alternator version. Brand new carburetor. I don't understand this, but... Oh, he's got a key switch, diesel generator switch. Got a little support for the steering wheel. That's awesome. Oh, we got new running boards. Awesome. Brandy new heater channels and floor pans. Just the rear section though. We got the stock Beetle wheels. Nice independent rear suspension. I like that. Oh, they're back. Move that out of the way so we can get the transmission out. All right. Look, he's got the spring-loaded tubes and he's letting them fall on the ground.
Well, I just yanked that head off there. It was frozen. That engine's frozen. The heads were stuck to it.
Ah, is it?
So I chained the bottom down and I pulled on the top. Now I got to flip it over Or at
Oh,
least
yeah.
run the chains a different way and try to see if I can pull this head
That's a
off.
good idea. I wouldn't have thought of that to pull on it like that.
Well, I did it pretty slow, so I don't want to go through both
Yeah.
But I did want to get that out.
Well, it's good to see the old girl in person
Yeah.
and meet Rich for the what, second time? Second time.
Yeah.
I'm going. We're videoing. It's weird to be on the other end of the camera, huh?
There you go. Okay with me.
Yeah, I like it. It's fun. I wish Dan was around. I'd love to go see his.
Yeah. I miss him all the time.
Yeah. He had said, oh, I got all kinds of cars. Come down and cut whatever you want off the thing. I don't need it. He goes, I've been there so long I forget what's there. And I had spotted a car out in the yard. I went, wow, that's got a really cool roof line. He's like, come and get it or I'm going to crush it.
Yeah, he had that, it's like a 59 Buick or 58 Buick. He was going to pull the back fenders off and put on his. He decided not to.
Start them in reverse, you know. Bob got some red material and I got a Volkswagen frame and a bunch of parts. All by visiting Mr. Peak. We're going home. We got like 3 hours to go. Where to? We're going home. Just put the gas in. That's not bad. We'll make it home.